chain between heaven.
Easter!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Glacial poison!
Divine savior!
Where
are you going? Far beyond the darkest sky! Hold on to your arc. Here I come! Thanks so much! Shooting star!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Blah blah blah! Burning strike! A chain between heaven and earth. Blah blah blah!
Armor won't save you!
Don't mind if I do!
Oh,
Magic
now
is
you're
there!
talking!
Divine savior! Too much to handle? You get the gist. Shooting star!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Blah blah blah! Burning strike! Blah blah! Shooting star!
Anything in order is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Magic is there! Burn up! A chain between heaven and earth. You get the gist. Pierce evil. Divine savior! Blah blah blah! Burning strike! Barbie, you get here goes! Not on my watch! Divine savior! You get the gist.
It's on! Not today!
One at a time! Divine, this one's mine! Barbie, blah blah blah! Do it!
Make it red!
Frozen!
Hammer!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I'll smash you!
A wailing beauty of lightning! Divine savior! Magic is there! Burning strike! Far beyond the darkness!
It's almost too strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Not in your dreams!
Leave the chargers to me!
Fires that pass. Magic is there!
Look sharp!
I'm sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Denied!
Super Swallow Dead! See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Not today! Burn! Watch this!
That's gonna
I'll
hurt.
finish you here and now!
Magic is there! I won't give up! A chain between heaven and earth. Blah blah blah. Divine savior!
Super Swallow Dead!
You get the gist. Burning strike!
I've let you all down.
Blah blah blah. Burning strike!
Here I
A
come!
chain between heaven and earth. Blah blah blah. Divine savior! You get the gist. Burning strike! Close one.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Magic is there! Burning strike! A chain between heaven and earth. Blah blah blah. Divine savior! You get the gist. Burning strike!
Attack time!
I'll heal you all. You get the gist.
Crumble!
In here.
Now I'm in the groove!
Fire! Where are you going?
Somebody win!
Blah blah blah.
Here I go!
They're not playing around. Try to dodge.
This one's mine!
Blah blah blah. Burning strike. A chain between heaven and I'm sorry. Lunar.
Pay for that! Demon pay!
Watch this. That frickin' does it.
I've let you
Bring you
down.
back from... I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Resuscitation.
This can't be happening! We should be... able to cook... here.
Look out!
What the hell is that? Hey, you want a piece of me?
Stay calm, Law. It's coming for us.
You just had to make things difficult for us, didn't you?
What are you muttering about? Focus or you'll get hurt.
Don't worry, I'll have this wrapped up in a flash.
Going in.
Hit him where it
A
hurt
chain
him.
between heaven
Where
and
are
earth.
you going?
I'm on you.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
I'm going to need all the power of my healing arts to accomplish.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Get behind me. Leave all
Gus!
that. Enough on our
I'll leave it to you!
Yes, ma'am.
You picked the wrong fight!
Burning! You get the gist.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Magic Gazam! Burning strike! A chain between heaven and earth. You get the gist. Divine Star!
In a vine?
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of divine savior. All disasters made magic.
The flame inside is yours to be like
Their
free!
arts were interrupted.
Ignite!
All disasters made one. Come forth, the healing of purity. A chain between heaven and earth.
Look sharp! Armor won't save you!
Magic is there. Burning strike. Burning strike.
Time to shine! Can't get out of this!
Prime and rent. Freeze laser. You get the gist. Sleep now.
Make it rain! Do it!
Astral energy. Full throttle. Blah blah blah.
Water! What did I tell you? Don't get in our way!
This one's mine.
Fire. You get the gist. Lion fire. Divine savior.
Flames?
Watch out! It's changing its attack! Magic is burning!
Think you can fly?
Burning strike!
Laser spear.
Pierce evil! Magic! Freeze Lancer! Freeze Lancer! All disasters made one! Come forth, the helix of purity! Maelstrom! Magic is there! Freeze Lancer! You get the gist. In here! Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Now or never.
Water, hear my call.
Take this!
Flaming meteor. From death's abyss. Hurricane flight. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
You picked the wrong fight!
Think you can fly? If it's in the sky, it's mine.
That's gonna smart.
Leave the choice.
Blah, blah, blah. Magic!
I'll bring you back from
In here.
meteor. Not like this.
Freeze Lancer! Now for something special!
Anything
You get the gist.
Hold
Freeze
on.
Lancer! By the power of flame!
It's time! First strike! Take this!
Take care of
Eagle Fly! How dare you! I'm just getting started! I've let you all down.
resuscitation! Will this...
We finally made it.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us. Yes.
Excuse me!
Hey!
Really now?
What?
I see. Agreed.
Very nice.
Dohalim? The line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought into this before accepting.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, Alphen. What do you think of that chick over there?
Doesn't look like she really works out.
I'm not talking about her muscles, you dummy!
Oh? Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Everything okay there, big guy? You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something. What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on.
Oh, sorry.
Do I really look that ticked off?
Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. You're right. Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life. Thanks for the tip, Shiana.
Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome? That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. There's a nice breeze here. There we go. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Ha! Could it be? I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Where should I cast my line? All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. There we go. That's not a fish I see often.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the ocean to fish, judging by your haul.
Yeah, I can't complain with a catch like this. Dinner tonight's going to be a real good one.
Hell yeah!
What do you care? You're always happy as long as you're full.
Not always. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Having a full stomach is close to the maximum amount of happy I can be. But Kisara's cooking is just so amazing. Even you can't deny that.
Well, sorry for not being able to cook as good as her then.
What? That's not what I said at all.
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it? Turn it into a sashimi? Personally, my vote's for something Kisara?
Sorry. Can you, not talk to me? Right now?
Hey, are you all right? Your face is as white as a ghost.
It might be more accurate to say green.
What happened? She was doing okay until just a few seconds ago.
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning at one point that she felt pretty seasick. But we've been out here for a while now. Maybe it doesn't hit her when she's concentrating on something.
I think that means yes?
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone look so ill before.
Don't worry about dinner right now. You just get some rest, okay?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
We've reached our destination.
Oh. You know, don't you think...
Finally made it.
Where should I cast my line?
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. This feels like a big one. This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
Look at you, fishing like a pro.
Yes! I caught a big one.
Is that even a fish? It's rather enormous for one, is it not?
Of course it is. It's an Orem arowana, a freshwater species that makes its home in these parts.
It's quite the impressive specimen. Why, I don't believe we ever had anything so large for dinner back at the palace.
That's because a fish like this is way too big to put on display at a formal dinner, let alone one for a sitting lord.
You catch a giant fish, and all you can talk about is how you're going to eat it?
What's wrong? You like eating too, don't you, Law? I can guarantee a fish this big is going to make for a good meal.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I am a little excited to dig into it and see how it tastes.
Moments such as this are a good reminder of what I would have missed out on. I'm glad I decided to join you all on this journey. I may have once been a lord, but in truth, my insight into this world was rather limited. And that is, despite the myriad opportunities lordship ostensibly affords.
Wish every Renin was as self-aware as you. Maybe then things wouldn't be so bad.
Indeed. When I say Menencio was beyond lucky to have you as its lord, I really mean it. I'd even say it was miraculous. Now, as for that fish, I'm thinking I'll make some steaks out of it tonight.
Oh, that sounds good! I can't wait!
Miraculous. That's hardly the word I would use to describe myself.
We've reached our destination.
Where should I cast my line? Oh boy, she's a big un. Dagnabbit! It got away. Dang, this fish is being stubborn. That was disappointing. Oh boy, she's a big un. This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
That thing lives on Dana?
I wasn't sure if I'd actually reel it in, but somehow I did.
That was intense. It looked like you were practically dueling with the fish.
Yeah, I kept thinking your rod was going to snap in half the entire time I was watching.
It's a whopper of an armored sturgeon. It wriggled so much I thought my arms would pop out of their sockets.
The fish was all ah, and your rod was all creak, and the water was all splash, 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 splash. But you held your own and reeled it in. It was crazy. You're like a heavyweight fishing champion.
Heavyweight?
Law.
No, I just mean you put your full weight behind the thing.
Law, how about you put your full weight behind zipping your pie hole?
I meant it as a compliment.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Koodle senses something.
Isn't that Almadria's?
So this is where her ship drifted.
Then the one who wrote the letter is...
Alive, but badly wounded. I doubt many of the others have survived.
Let's survey the area.
I'll do my best!
Burning strike! A chain between heaven and earth. A whale of divine savior!
Far enough!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Freeze, Lancer! You get
I'll
the
stop
gist.
its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Divine savior! You get the gist. Freeze, Lancer!
How about this? I'm on a roll now!
You get the gist. Burning!
Where are you going?
Blah, blah, blah.
Make it
Freeze,
rain!
Lancer! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You were practically a blur. Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Get out of this! Dragon
Charge malevolence! Or freeze, Lancer!
I'll take out the leg!
Blah, blah, blah! Major win! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Blah, blah, blah!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Blah, blah, blah!
Get behind me!
Good! I'll leave it to you!
I can carve through armor!
You get the gist. Freeze, Lancer! Blah, blah, blah! Burning Ray!
Talon Hurricane!
This could be useful.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today!
Annihilation! Chain between heaven and earth!
Finish
Let's do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right,
Magic
next
is
one!
in.
Are those arms even
Already
natural?
on.
You get the gist. Burning strike! Hit! Blah, blah, blah.
Do it!
Burning strike! Blah,
Shield.
blah, blah. Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Now where might those fish be? I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Where should I cast my line? All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
We finally made it.
A fish! You saw it too, right? We should be able to cook here.
It's you.
Lord Dohalim?
I figured I'd find you here, Kelzelik.
You knew he'd be here?
The handwriting on the note was all too familiar to me.
Did you come all the way out here to mock me, or have you changed your mind about putting me to death?
What if I had?
You have no right. You who abandoned your lordly duties and chose to fraternize with embeddeds of all people! And for what? How could someone as powerful as yourself turn your back upon the crown contest?
Not this again.
I ran from this once, but I must face it now. The crown contest was never for me. I apologize for dragging you along, but I do not regret my choice in the slightest. Listen to me, Kelzelik. People change. They can change given time, and regardless of their race. I know you're a capable man. You could do so much for others if you were so inclined.
Me? Impossible. It's too late for me. Death. Death closes in on me wherever I go.
What?
That's Almadrius.
Is she alive too?
It's death!
Has this thing become even more ruthless?
There's nothing more fearsome than a wounded beast.
Especially without its master.
Well, I'm not leaving it to its own devices.
Divide here! Can't be happening.
You have a weak point.
I'm on a roll now! Burn in hell!
Hurricane strike! Burning strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talent storm!
Blah, 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 magic! Freeze Lancer! Close one!
Feel my weary
Blah, blah, blah!
I can carve through armor!
Freeze Lancer! Blah, blah, blah!
Shield at hand!
You get the death! Divide!
Take this! Let's tear him up!
Blah, blah, blah! In here! Maelstrom! Too much to handle? A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing bounty of lightning! Close one! Burning!
Not today!
A chain between heaven... You get the gist. Divine savior!
Armor won't save you! Take this!
Magic Azam! Burning strike! A chain between heaven and earth. Blah, blah, blah.
Denied!
Divine savior! You get the gist. Burning strike! A blah, blah, blah. Divine savior! Magic Azam!
This one's all mine!
All disasters face blah, blah, blah. Maelstrom! A chain between...
Take this!
The fluidity of your
Divine
Down! Your arms!
Magic Azam! Freeze Lancer! Blah, blah, blah. Burning strike! You get the gist. Divine savior! You get the gist.
Do it!
Far enough! A chain between heaven and earth.
Shot there! Swimmer dragon!
Divine savior! Blah, blah, blah. Magic! Fire hit! Blah, blah, blah. Magic! Sharpness!
Take this!
Take care of...
From
Little.
beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation! Everlasting dust!
Do it! Running spear!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Now where might those fish be? Oh boy, she's a big one. Good fishers always keep their cool. Oh boy, she's a big one. I'll let you go this time.
I think it's... safe to rest here now.
We finally made it.
Oh, you know...
We finally made it.
There's something in the water.
Finally. If only we could have...
finally made it.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alvin always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall!